What's up, YouTube? It's your Esenje from Oracles of Esenje, and I'm back with another video. Alright, hold on. I'm cold. Okay. Hey, y'all. I hope y'all been doing fine. Shout out to, I forgot your name already. I'm sorry. But shout out to you for following me on, or subscribing to all of my YouTubes. That's really cool of you. Shout out to you. Yeah. That, the title to our video today is Now That We Have Separated, We Can't Stand One Another. 111 on the timer. I had a feeling it was going to be deep. I had a feeling. It's like, you're just getting started. But 111, like master number 11, soul path 11, life path 11. Somebody's birthday is the 11th. Somebody was born in November. So before I start this reading, I want to say take what resonate and leave what don't. 144 on the timer. Take what resonate and leave what don't. And when I say leave what don't, that means if I say something that stick to you but it don't got nothing to do with you, maybe it's sticking to you so you can use it to help somebody else. Each one teach one. You already know what's up, okay? Now that we have separated, we can't stand one another. Yeah, that's not true. 4:48 on the clock. That's not true. Now that we have separated, we can't stand one another. A lot of people don't want to accept the truth until it's too late. Exactly, without me. A lot of people don't want to accept the truth until it's too late. I'm going to make it gender neutral, but I always have the feelings that I have. That is the truth. And, we just understand, like, it's just a good amount of people who understand the problem with these gender wars. So I feel like I'm not going to be the person to overly try to teach anybody anything, because I feel like anybody's ignorance involving gender wars on either side is just like a choice to be dumb. And to argue about those things, 313 on the timer, is just pointless. Like, you want to believe what you want to believe. I'm going to believe what I'm going to believe. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm tired of talking to y'all about that. I'm tired of talking to people about that. Like, just feel however you want to feel and align with people who agree with you. I do not. I don't got time for that. But yeah. Now that we have separated, we can't stand one another. Why I said that's not true? Because the signs was always there. Y'all been couldn't stand each other. Sometimes people stay around each other for the wrong reasons. Sometimes people are programmed to be like that. Whatever the reason is that two folks stay around each other and knowing damn well that they can't get along and all that, that is what it is. It is what it is, it already happened. But to say now that we separated, we can't stand one another. No, now that you're separated, you have to accept the fact that you can't stand one another. You already couldn't stand one another. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people wait until everything is over and destroyed to want to see that something needs to be fixed. 441, 442, 443, 444, 445, 446 on a timer. Like, sometimes people need to see destruction and literally flames before they accept that something is wrong. It's like people It's like a lot of people want to be storytellers, like, but documentary writers without even knowing people's experiences. It's like people wanna go broadcast stories about towns but never went to speak to anybody in the town. That's like saying somebody got excommunicated. We're gonna use that word. Um that's like saying somebody got excommunicated in a house by somebody specific, but everybody in the town know that that's not true. Everybody in the town know that the news people just told them that so that like it could be well, however you would say that. Like, I don't know. Sometimes people speak on things that they're not informed of in ways like in such a passionate way, and it's nothing wrong with being passionate about the topic that you're speaking on, but at least make sure you're informed on what you're talking about. You get what I'm saying? It's a place of ignorance. So like I'm saying, now that we are separated, we can't stand one another. Now that we have separated, we can't stand one another. Like, where did you get that information from? Especially if especially if you the type of person who communicate how you feel. How do they think that this is like so sudden? How do they think that this is apparent that like you're disgusted with them? If you constantly communicated like you're distasteful with somebody, how do they think when you leave them alone, you that's when you really don't like it? It been not a thing that you like, especially if you've been communicating it. People be slow by choice, and they don't like knowing that, or they don't like other people knowing that. Like, they choose to be dumb. Now is a certain line that I can be kind of fair with, but when I be fair, that means I'm being fair to everybody, not just myself. This is my song, Young, Dumb, and Broke. I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna be fair to everybody, but like, I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. You always say I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Don't dim to fit in. Young, dumb. Young, dumb, and broke. Young, dumb. Young, dumb, and broke. Um, exactly. Like following behind the wrong fucking people. Why would you want to do that? Young, dumb, broke high school kids. Da, 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 da. Yes, just say yes. It's hard sometimes when these titles are song lyrics because it be so many songs in my head. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Said na 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 boo boo, suck your mama titty, because it came out in a reverse. It's like somebody is irritating. Somebody didn't learn how to self-soothe. Somebody didn't know how to like teach yourself how to be rational. Communicate. Then they say, oh, you're just gonna up and leave. Like, what do you mean up? I'm saying, oh, that's what how I was gonna say that. So a part of me knows, like, boom, right? It do make it hard for a person to accept that they're wrong on something if you keep on tolerating that person's behavior, or going back to that person when they're doing that thing. that you don't like. I know that for a fact because that's how I think. Like, it's hard for me to see somebody like how can you express so much disgust and like, make, but at the same time, like, you're making sure you don't disconnect from me in no way. It's like, what is it exactly that you're invested in? Because this person that you're, this stubbornness or something or whatever it is that you're complaining about, like, you value it so much that you don't want to lose it. So sometimes, sometimes maybe they telling the truth, maybe they not. I don't know. Like, cause I know that some of the stuff that they be saying, it be partially true, but it really, like, me being stubborn is not a problem. Anybody knows, like, I listen when I need to or when it's necessary, but I'm not just like no easily governed ass dumb bitch. I'm sorry, it's just not gonna happen. Um, 11:11 on the timer, but yeah, if you keep going back to somebody when you dislike their behavior, it does just teach that person like that what you saying is bullshit. I ain't gonna lie to you, because it, like, if it translates to that person, like, if I'm such a problem, like, why won't you do something about it? You know what I mean? The crumbling, what are you clinging on to? I mean, that could be you or it could be the other person, because usually the people that we mix with, their mirrors, even if that person could be a mirror of an old cycle or something that we already got over. But like that person say, like, they limit their self a lot. Like, they don't see possibilities or something for themselves or some shit. They complain too much. Yeah. With this don't dim the fit and how she covering her eyes. It's like a baby and they whining. When I was talking about they can't self-soothe, it's like a child who's shown that they, like a toddler who's shown that they have the leg strength and everything, like, but they just don't want to walk and they cry, and it's like, but they walk when they holding on to stuff and their legs are really really good. It's just like they don't want to take the chance to walk on their own. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Exactly. So maybe that's why you had to get rid of that person, or you have to get rid of that person, because it's like having a child. That person, it's not just something wrong with having a child. It's that that person is like dealing with them is similar to having a child. It's like, all right, you a baby, you playing a certain game of manipulation, because babies are very smart. So if they don't do certain things, it's because they don't want to. Um, because if a baby can see that you're dumb enough to think that they aren't smart, then they gonna play their role. So, like, a person who basically is in, metaphorically, in the space of a toddler who's strong enough to walk but doesn't want to, that's one thing. But to be crying and fussing at you just because you don't want to carry them around, that's a lot. That's a lot. If you don't want to walk as a person, if you don't want to use your own strength to go forward, that's fine. Be where you want to be, do what you want to do. You know what I mean? But to be mad at the next person for taking steps and doing what they got to do in life, that's just, that's not gonna work. So I could see why people have to walk away from these people. I can see why people are having to walk away from these people. Young, dumb, and broke. It's like, because that's just what you're going to be. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Did she say let it go, let it go? Yeah. Something about frozen in time. Because you could be frozen in thought. I don't know, sometimes you gotta make that choice to either grow through something with a person, or grow from something, like involving a person, if I'm saying it right. Like go through something with that person, or go through something because of that person. But some people just come with tower moments, like, you know what I mean? Like that's just what it is. Like any type of involvement with them is gonna change you. You know what I mean? So Imrama, what are you being called the journey to? Definitely calmer waters. Because the water is nice. I said, what? The water is nice. Get in. You like, no, I gotta watch my baby. They're like, you can bring the baby in the water. The baby don't like water. Now you got people arguing with you, talking about you shouldn't have came on vacation. Because if you wasn't going to get in the water, then why would you spend all that money to travel to Dubai? You know what I mean? Just because somebody else don't like water, and that is not your fucking baby. It's not even a baby. Like, what's up? Mm-mm. Yeah, we're still young, dumb, and broke, but we still got love to give while we're young, dumb. Young, dumb, and broke, young, dumb. Young, dumb, and broke. Don't be ashamed of where you are or where you came from. A lot of times people are lost in life because they don't want to accept their current circumstances. It's okay to not have it all together. It is more realistic, and you will get farther by admitting that you don't have it all together in your current circumstances than pretending that you do. If you spend too much time seeing your peers as your competition, you fill up the space that they could have filled, like teaching you things. So that's for whoever that's for. But that could also be like, say if you are a very informed, like just wise person on the inside, right? Like when you go into people's lives, you enhance their life. Because your wisdom tells you what's missing in somebody without them having to tell you. Exactly, because we're using Angels and Ancestors Day. Your wisdom tells you what's missing in somebody without them having to tell you. So you need to be around people who value the fact that you can see what's really going on. Because everybody want an empath until that empath can see them. Spring, see your seeds grow. Bunny Rabbit. And when I say everybody want an empath and tell that empath can see them, it's not literally everybody, because it's just not everybody. Simply, it's not everybody. Oh, oh, oh. I'm gonna let this song play, get it out my head. Air Guardian, shift your perception. Shield me and make plans and focus. High Priestess, harness your mystic power. You gotta stop being led by people who don't even know where they want to go. Exactly. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. You gotta stop surrounding yourself with people who live in to satisfy somebody else. Is a certain line where that's partially okay, and it's like a small percentage, like where somebody be like, oh, I want to make my such and such proud. You can make such and such proud by following your own dreams. You don't need to do exactly what it is that they said you need to do to make them proud. What you need to do to make them proud is learn how to be happy, fulfill yourself. Nothing makes a person proud like your own decisions leading you to happiness. If a person can't be happy with the fact that you're going to be following your own particular dreams, that person don't even really fuck with you for real. Because why do they need to be in charge of you? Stag, trust and thrive. Hello. Mm-mm. I'm always the type of person, I believe, like, if you leave somebody, it's meant to be. And I got this new rule to help myself when it comes to other people, because all the time people aren't able to always let you go. You know what I mean? So I got this new rule with myself. If I can tell, protection guardian, drop your shields. If I can tell that a person, like, their spirit is kind of telling them no about me, I just take that as a no. Because if they say rejection is God's protection, right? And my spirit can throw me off from somebody, like when I shouldn't be involved with them or whatever the case, then why wouldn't it be the same for that person? Like, maybe they just not listening to their intuition, so I'ma listen to it for them, basically. Great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. Exactly. So when their spirit is telling them no and they fight that no, I just take the no still. Because it's not meant to be. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. Yeah. Some people need people to confide in. Maybe some people should join like little community groups and stuff. Like, so it could be people that you could bond with. Group therapy, mountain, stand your ground. Yeah. Some people would do really well with group therapy. Especially if like you've been dealing with a lot of like abuse in relationships and stuff. Group therapy could do you well. Call I don't know for a fact that this could help, but I know that they'll try to help you. You can call 211. Because 211, you can tell them about stuff that you're going through. Like if you in any unhealthy situations involving like domestic violence of any sort. And if you tell 211 you're going through some sort of domestic violence, they'll get you in touch with resources like House of Roof and shit like that. And that's how you can get some group therapy. That's the best way that I know how to tell you to do it. Call 211, tell them what's going on with you, like mentally and emotionally, and they gonna do their best to get you some resources. Or call House of Roof. I don't know. I got in touch with House of Roof through 211. So I didn't end up working with House of Roof, but I'm telling you that it would help a lot. Cause I didn't end up working with House of Roof through 211, but 211 like got me together, and I got into therapy through talking to my doctor. Um but yeah, therapy is good, and having people who you can relate to is good. The only reason that partially it's okay for me to not be in group therapy is because me and my therapist agree on a lot of things. So it still feels like a little bit of bonding. Magical guardian, unlock the magic within, but therapy is good. Like, honestly, therapy is not about fixing you. It's not about another person fixing you. It's about having somebody to talk to and somebody to help you dive deeper into the things that you care about. You know what I mean? Therapy is not about somebody telling you who to be. Because I don't know. If your therapist is telling you what to do, that's a problem. They can suggest things, but like at the end of the day, the therapist is there for you. She Wolf, unleash the wild within. And if you are in therapy, um, don't be afraid to have standards with people who like aren't willing to self respect maybe. They saying something like, because not being able to self reflect is like a sign of self neglect. That's what they saying. And self neglect is proof of a lacking of self respect. One more. Autumn, release the old and rest, and guardian angel, you are not alone, Michael Jackson. It's like people want you to have some type of reputation that truly don't belong to you. They want to be like birds of a feather flock together, da da da. No, those feathers are two different colors. They come from two different fucking flocks. They just ended up in the same place at the same time, but that's because it was food here. They're eating and then they're going back to their goals. So, about whoever it is that you had to separate from, or whatever the case may be, don't trip off that shit. Don't trip off that shit, man. Y'all is not cut from the same cloth at all, mommies. I want this reading to not be that long. My readings be so long sometimes. It's not that I have a problem with the reading being long. I just know people's attention spans. It's not that crazy, especially when you don't know somebody and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, me personally, if I don't know you like that, I'm not listening to you talk for no long ass time, because it's like you could be filling your bullshit. So at some point, like, it becomes opinion. Nine of Swords. Worrying changes nothing. Decide your next step. Anxiety, anguish, hopelessness, worry, captivity, imprisonment, and victimization. Yeah. Don't feel no type of way because people want you to feel some type of way, and you don't feel some type of way, so they feel some type of way about you because you don't feel some type of way about yourself. That's one of them. Misery loves company, head ass. It's not the fact that it's a problem that they wanted company. You already knew they was miserable. You was already offering them company. It's just that they wanted you to be miserable as well. You wasn't offering your ability to like give up your happiness to be around them. You was just going to offer them some happiness so they could be happy too. It's a difference. Motherfuckers say you fucked up. Three of Pentacles. Reach out, reach out for the help you need when you need it. It's like somebody bit the hand that fed them. Capricorn. Yeah, somebody was gonna pour into somebody, and somebody didn't see value in your individuality, and now they upset. Because with this Capricorn and Gemini out at the same time, it's some like devil's advocate. Like somebody was playing too much, and now they mad with the Queen of Swords because somebody put up boundaries with them. 4, yeah, 9, 3, and 4, exactly 7, and you did the right thing by putting up boundaries with this person. 10 of fucking Pentacles. You did the right thing by putting up boundaries with this person. These people are lost. There's 8 billion people in the world. There's no way you think that you should have to suffer with somebody who don't even understand you when you speak. I'm not saying it's 8 billion people in the world like everybody is replaceable, but not everybody is your fucking assignment. Hello. That's heal Virgo energy. Not everybody is your assignment. King of Cups. Está loca. King of Cups. Fire and water. Passion and emotion. Passion and emotion. Fire, ice, everything nice. He said it can't always be sugar, spice, and everything nice. Why can't it? It's just a choice. Like, how you show up is a fucking choice. 8 of Cups. Pisces, water sign. It's like mic drop with an eclipse. Didn't we just have an eclipse yesterday? Make your decision and take action with confidence. Action, change, journey, instability, lack of center, dissatisfaction, and separation. Exactly, because that's what the reading is about. Now that we are separated, we can't stand one another. With this 8 meaning infinity. Somebody is upset and disgusted by the fact that the fuck you don't want to fuck with them. Like, you actually got somebody genuinely fucked up. And I would not take this person back if I was you. You're going to do what you want to do, but you're going to see what I'm talking about. And it's not personal. It's not this person's personal vendetta. It's human behavior, the reason why you shouldn't take this person back. Because if somebody is this fucked up about you not fucking with them, you cannot trust nothing they do or say after that. Because, like, how is somebody, instead of looking at why you cut them off, like, they're just offended by the fact that you did it. Like, just imagine the reality of what somebody is thinking and going through if they look like this because you don't want to deal with them. Like, I would not trust somebody who is going through this type of, like, disgust because I have boundaries. That's a dangerous person. So it's just my suggestion. I wouldn't trust that person if I was you. Like, if you had to put up boundaries with somebody, I don't care how much you go back and forth with yourself in your mind, stand your ground with your actions, because you don't make mistakes. You make decisions, choices that are in alignment with your lifestyle and what it is that you need to learn. Sometimes you're not going to be too happy with the choices, but that's because you had to learn a hard lesson at that time. But yes, if you decide upon yourself to put up boundaries with somebody, I don't care how long you have to feel bad alone for having those boundaries. I promise you, if you decide to go back on the boundaries that you created, you're just going to learn why you was right the first time. This is facts, man. Sometimes you just got a mic drop on a person and walk away. Sometimes you just got a mic drop and walk away. Sometimes you gotta have said what you said and just walk away. We got the Queen of Swords out here, the King of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. It's like powerful people out here. Basically, like, you can be associated with more, like, people who are on your level. And that's not like a snooty hierarchy thing. I mean, like, intellectually, like, as powerful as you. That's like a room full of stars. Or, like, yeah, kind of. Like, the room with the elites and shit. Like, when I see the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups, I'm talking rooms walking around with motherfucking Kiki Palmers and shit like that. With the Ten of Pentacles. Just imagine, like, you running, like, you move in a circle every day with people like Kiki Palmer and fucking Tiana Taylor. I'm not talking conspiracy theorists. I'm talking like money and fucking achievements. Like, that's just the circle that you naturally align with. You can align with people like that, but people like a Kiki Palmer and a Tiana Taylor are people who put shit behind them when it's not in alignment. Alright. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Four of Cups. What do they say? They say something like, don't be so thirsty that you be willing to drink poison. Don't be so desperate to get to the Ten of Cups that you would accept a poisonous cup. Just be happy with your 3. Don't take a 4th cup just because somebody want to give you a cup because they want to be a part of your collection. Yeah, somebody is blind. It's like, once you take a person's power away with this 8, again, now that we have separated, we can't stand each other, and that's forever. Once you take a person's power away by, like, them being able to manipulate you through them having emotional leverage, and you have emotional leverage just by not giving it to them, like, I don't know. It's just not a trustworthy person, honestly. If somebody had to manipulate you, you should never trust them. So just because you can successfully manipulate them, just because fucking they was trying to manipulate you, just because you mastered manipulating them, does not mean that you should be with that person. Just always see that motherfucking 9 of Swords. I think that was the 9 of Swords. Always see that damn 9 of Swords. Once you see manipulation, just know it's going to be somebody up and going crazy at night. Nobody is trustworthy after that, okay? Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm going to pull a couple cards from this deck, and then I'm going to go. Advocate. Anytime you don't believe something somebody is telling you, just go do some research on it. And don't just read books. Like, look into people's testimonies. It's nothing like the truth, like the truth. A book can tell you and sum up anything it wants to do. You feel what I'm saying? But there's no truth like watching a person tell a story and watching their eyes turn red and tears come down their eyes because they're telling you about their experience. You'll find the truth of life when you connect with people. Just because somebody's saying something to you, yes, some stuff is going to be perspective, but that's why the truth is inside of you. But don't be afraid to receive the truth. Like, it's good for men to learn about women. It's good for women to learn about men. Simple. It's good. We can't keep being in a space deciding that we want to deal with each other and say that we don't have time for each other. You get what I'm saying? You can't do that. Because at some point we're just wasting our damn time. Listen. Men have to learn about women and seeing that particular woman as an individual. Women have to learn about men and learn how to adjust and see that particular man as an individual. We have to learn, like, if the person that you're dealing with is not willing to like work with you or adjust to you, you have to move forward. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, anytime somebody is not willing to respect what's coming out your mouth, they don't care about you as an individual. They don't care. They're basing their treatment of you off of popular opinion. And as long as popular opinion is somebody's motivation, they will never see your own authentic, unique needs. And your own needs matter. So you need to surround yourself with people who look at you as an individual, like somebody who notices that, like I'll use myself for example, like I get kind of impatient when I'm hungry. Like when I'm at my peak of hunger, like just please keep the word short. Like I'm trying to be patient. Like I don't want to treat you hangerly. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to be really short. Like I'm going to need you to hurry up and say what you got to say while I'm hungry, because I'm hungry right now and I'm focused on that and I want to eat. You get what I'm saying? But as soon as I eat, I'm fine. So, like a person who I will surround myself with by choice, like when I am choosing my life, it'll be somebody who notices that, like, if they want to have a conversation with me and they notice that I didn't eat for a long time, they probably come to me with snacks. You get what I'm saying? To have hard conversations, because, like, I don't know. I can't talk when I'm hungry. I can't talk when I'm hungry. Like, it's just I got too much going on right now. Like, I got too many stressors. I stomach growling, and you want me to, like, have the upset of you as well, but you're supposed to be my partner. It just doesn't work. So, it's like the little unique quirks that you have, people who care about you are going to pay attention to your quirks. It's simple. It's really, really simple. One more: vibration. Care about people who care about your details. I don't know y'all, so I can't use y'all as examples. And I'm not. I don't know. I want to use something that's like I'm detached from. But I don't. Like, if I notice details about something or somebody, I'm not really detached. Because if I think about how to fulfill somebody without speaking, they be special to me. So, um, but that's how you supposed to treat people when they special to you. You supposed to care about fulfilling them without them having to ask you. And that's all I'm saying. And the people who I surround myself with is because they care about fulfilling me without me having to ask. They already know what I want. For example, like something that's kind of special to me is that my stepmom, like my siblings' mom, like she know the type of stuff that I like to eat. And there's something about that that's special to me. Like when I come around, like she treats me special. You know what I mean? So I always treat her special. You know what I mean? Like somebody should know what's needed before you have to ask for it. Like you may have to go through a couple periods of showing them that that's what you need, but it should never be a fuss because you have your own needs, you know? Somebody will be adjusting and yeah, yeah. Or, you know, how asking questions, how does that help you? How does that make you feel? How does this make this better? Da da da. But they taking in information about you. You get what I'm saying? So that one day you won't have to ask for these things that make you happy because they just want to make you happy. Like if you're not surrounding yourself by people who just want to make you happy, then you're not surrounding yourself by the right people. And sometimes it takes time to get away from all of the people who don't mean you no good. As long as you stay focused on finding those people and connecting with those people who do make you feel good, eventually it's going to drown out those people who don't mean you no good. You'll have less time for them, because you're going to be too busy with people who do care about investing in you. You get what I'm saying? There are people who will complain about you being traumatized. They will traumatize you, complaining about you being traumatized. And there are people who will notice that you've been through things and they just won't treat you in ways that are similar to the things that they can tell make you feel uneasy. Don't let somebody who don't got it all together talk about how much you don't got your shit together. Like, and I don't care who it is, everybody working on something. It's millionaires who feel like they need to work on their attitude. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's billionaires with depression. So don't make it about money. It's not money that is worth and character. It's not that. Anybody who cares about you is going to pay attention to you as an individual. I don't care what the relationship is. If somebody don't care about you as an individual, just be an individual and separate yourself at the end of the day. You're worth more than somebody being too lazy to see you. I don't care who it is. So, thanks for chilling with me. I'll see y'all next time.